so good.
You probably hear noises, and my mom and dad are watching, I think, like a Ben Stiller movie. So that's probably why you hear noises. Hello, welcome guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be filming a best of 2017 video. I'm super excited to film this video, and I have quite a few products that I loved. So I know that this top kind of makes me look like I got beat up by a pit bull, but this is the style of this shirt. That's how it's supposed to go. So if you have any questions about that, it's from Forever 21. And I hope the lighting is good. This is the first time that I'm filming with my background, and BTW, how gorgeous is this background? Amazing. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, number one. Number two, don't forget to click that ding bell, because that is going to remind you of when I do new videos. And third, like the video, give it a big thumbs up if you actually really liked it. Why does my hair look so crazy right now? Let's go ahead and jump into the video. So I'm not going to be going in any particular order. Yes, I am. I'm going to be going in the order of how I do my face, usually. Actually, no, I don't want to go in any particular order. I'm just going to grab and go. The first thing that I was the first thing that I was loving in 2017 was the Morphine Continuous Setting Mist. I think this mist is absolutely amazing. It sets your makeup really well, and I don't think that it leaves your skin feeling any different. Like, it's not tightening and it's not like oily or anything like that. I just think that it is a really great mist, and I absolutely love the what is this called? The aerosol applicator. I think that that is so freaking cool. And it's just, that shit is so dope. The mist is so fine, and the product in here, damn, that went in my mouth. Hopefully whatever's in here won't kill me. I love it because it definitely has a radiant finish, which is what I love. But like I said, it doesn't really leave you that oily. I think that whoever tries it might really fall in love with it, because I personally love it. I want to kind of like pull you in just a little bit closer so that you're able to see all the products. This, I love this. This is a MAC Lightful Marine Bright Formula Softening Lotion Spray. That is a mouthful. But this, so good. This is so good. This is like a toner, softening, lotion, water. That's exactly how I can describe it. This has Lightful C, so I did see my skin improve while using this. It just brightens any of the dark spots that you have and brightens the skin overall. This is safe to use every single day. I love to use it before I put my makeup on because it leaves my skin so soft. It literally leaves my skin like butter. So it lets the makeup that I apply over it just apply very softly and very buttery. That's the smooth. I don't have really sensitive, I mean, my skin has been getting sensitive over time, but my skin has never really been sensitive. I'm not very acne prone. My skin is very weird. So let's talk about my skin just for a quick second. My skin is super dry in the morning. If I don't have any makeup on throughout the day, it's normal. And then when I do have makeup on, it gets oily. So my skin is super complicated, so that's why I used a whole bunch of different kind of products. Like, this one's for dry skin, this one's for oily skin, this one's for normal, this one's for, you know, dehydrated skin. I just use many different products to serve my needs, because I've been, you know, doing makeup for almost, well, how long? 6-7 years already, that I've kind of analyze my skin, and I know what's going to work for me and what I need to do this specific job. And I think that this is a product that not really anybody actually has. I think that MAC is the only person that has something like this, and that's why I think it's just the best, and that's why I fell in love with it in 2017, and I actually have a backup. So, because this is probably like down to here right now, and I am ready, girl, to bust out that new one. I'm ready. So this is the MAC Softening Lotion Spray, and I love it. So for moisturizer, I'm really surprised that I even have this in my hand, because for a long time I thought that I would never even be able to buy it because it's so expensive. But this is the Tatcha water cream, and this moisturizer is so good. I got everybody that I tell, they get hooked on it because it is just so amazing. First of all, the bottle is just so freaking dope. Tatcha, you better slay, girl. I'm gonna read to you what it says in the back and let's see if I agree, which I probably do. So this is a refreshing, anti-aging, pore perfecting Japanese wild rose for normal to oily skin, which is perfect right up my alley because normally throughout the day my skin will be normal and oily if I put on makeup. This, the best way I can describe it, it is a water moisturizer. It's a gel, which all the time you have something in a gel form, it's going to be amazing for oily skin. If your skin is parched, you just put this on and it's like a drink of water. Moisturizes it so well without leaving any residue. It doesn't make the foundation or the primer kind of separate or go on weird. Put it on, you're mixing it in, it just turns like into water, like evaporates. Just lowered the camera just a little bit because my hair kind of just looks like a mess up there. So for primer today, I have two primers that I absolutely love. I have two primers that I absolutely loved for different reasons in 2017. The first one that I have in my hand is the Huda Beauty Complexion Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. This, I think, does an amazing job for what it is. And what it says is this is a moisturizing makeup base. I think that that is exactly what it does. It's a very moisturizing primer. I love the texture. I think the texture is thick enough so that it lays over the skin and moisturizes and feels amazing on the skin, but it's not too thick where it's a noticeable layer. This is not pore filling and this is not smoothing. This is moisturizing. I don't find that it separates my foundation throughout the day. It adds just enough moisturization to complement my water cream Tatcha, and this is just amazing. I love it for what it is. Then I'll go in with this, which is the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Foundation Primer, and this is amazing. This is oil-free, this is photo-friendly, and what I do with this is I put it on my nose, on my cheeks, a little bit on my chin, and on my forehead where I need pore filling or line filling. I want it to be smoothing, but I want it to be hydrating. I want it to be thick enough. I don't want it to jumble into those little like balls. I hate that. And sometimes a lot of primers, they just go really weird like on the skin with other different products. But I find that these two primers are amazing. This was the only one that I knew was my ride or die. Anytime that I had to take a photo, I needed it to last long. I needed it to look good. I needed to trust it. It is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation. I think this foundation is absolutely amazing. It has staying power, which is perfect for throughout the night when I want to dance and party. I absolutely love it. It's smoothing. It makes the skin just look like porcelain. It's not full coverage, which sometimes I don't really like so much of a full coverage. My makeup will be full coverage by the end of me doing my makeup, but I don't necessarily love a full coverage foundation because I find that sometimes it's so heavy because I do go in with lots of concealer, lots of powder to kind of create like the look that I'm going for. More times than not, need a foundation to be medium coverage, and I need it to be buildable. I need it to be long wearing. I need it to be picture friendly, and I need it to just make my skin look good. And this is exactly what this does. Never go wrong with getting the Makeup Forever HD foundation because it's a cult favorite. Everybody loves it, and that is why it is in my favorites this year because it's amazing. This year I absolutely fell in love with beauty sponges. Just let me know because I'm still filming so that I can have a time frame of when to stop.
Okay, hold on. Done 30 minutes.
Alright, baby, that's perfect.
Very cool. I'll see you then.
Alright, love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. The sponge that stood out to me the most this year was the Fenty Beauty Sponge. I absolutely love it. The texture is so amazing and the shape is so innovative. I love the flat edge. I love the flat edge right on the top. I love the little rounded butt, and I love the rounded side of it as well. What I love to do is I love to kind of squish it and then blend out my contour or my cream contouring that I'm doing that day on this side, and then this side I love to use for foundation, and then for the tip I love to use to kind of push the concealer in. And this butt, I just love it if I have to like blend anything around the nose. I just think that all the faces, I definitely understand why they were made, and I think that this sponge is just amazing. It's cheaper than the Beauty Blender. It's 16 bucks, and I think that it's well worth it. The texture is amazing, and honestly I've washed this I think like 3 or 4 times, and the actual texture of the sponge is heavy duty, because some more times than not I'll wash I'm a little bit rough when it comes to my sponges because I want to make sure that all of the product gets the bug out. And when I'm really super aggressive and I start to squeeze them and push, like I'll push the product out, it rips. And this one hasn't. This is the Real Techniques contour brush, and I think this brush is absolutely amazing. Like, I cannot live without you. I love you so much. I have 2 of her and she is amazing. Okay, this brush is the perfect dome shaped brush. It fits perfectly like under the eye. You constantly see me throughout videos like dusting off anything. It just helps to kind of blend out, like if I get a little bit of mascara or if I did my eyeshadow and it fell down here, I'll just take it and like wipe it off. I think that the shape is perfect. Their brush cleanser is amazing and it smells so good. Definitely get that, and also pick up this Real Techniques contour brush on the way of getting that. I fell in love with 2 eye primers this year just because they do their job so well. When I buy a product, I want you to do what it says on the box. Whatever you're supposed to be meant for, do your job. You have one job, just do it. The Smashbox 24-hour eyeshadow primer, you already know I've used this so many times in my videos. It's 24-hour eyeshadow primer. It's simple. My eyelids are oily. When I use eyeshadows, they crease, so I need something that's just going to be like a thin, not pore filling because I don't have any pores in my eyelids, but I just needed to be smoothing, and I needed to have that 24-hour or that longer duration of time. This definitely does that. It definitely helped during New Year's, but this one I probably can't live without this eyeshadow primer ever. I placed an order the other day for Smashbox and they came so quickly. Thank you so much, Smashbox, because you're amazing. Who knew that it would come in like 2 days? The next primer that I absolutely love is by NYX, and it's the glitter primer, of course, because I absolutely love glitter, and this primer is so bomb. So let's take a look at the freaking packaging. I love holographic anything. Hence the background. Hello. Glitter sticks to the eye, and the best of it is that it's only $6, and then the second best of it is that the glitter does not fall throughout the day. These 2 products absolutely always work for me no matter what. If I know that I'm like, listen, I don't want to struggle today, I want my eyebrows to be easy peasy lemon squeezy, this is the duo that I'm going to be using. So for coloring and filling in, this just does everything. I don't need to use any other product in conjunction with this. It just does what it has to do. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Pencil in the shade Medium Brown. I absolutely love the shade. I think it's the perfect neutral brown. The shape is like a triangle. It's freaking perfect. And I use both sides, so I'll just kind of run it through, and then I'll use the other side if I need a more precise line. It just goes on really easily, and I love this brow pencil. I can't live without it. And then y'all already know the deal. I've been using this for years. Since I first started using concealer to clean on my eyebrows, I've been using this product, and this is the MAC Select Cover Up Concealer in the shade NC20. Look at how much, like, there's barely anything in there. Look at that. But I definitely do have a backup. I just love this, and this product lasts so long. This product honestly lasts me like a year. This is the perfect consistency. I use this for carving on my eyebrows, and also I'm doing cut creases. I think that the consistency is just perfect. It's thick enough. It's thick enough and liquidy enough to do its job, and the staying power of it is just absolutely amazing. This, I don't need to set it with any kind of powder. The concealer kind of sets itself, and it's just amazing. I just really love this concealer, and this product just showed me the way of life, and I have never let you go. I love you. Concealers that just did their job and did their job so well. Both of these concealers, I love them for the same reason. They both kind of like are the same product in one. I feel like there's not really so much of a difference between them. And they just do their job so well. Both of these don't need, like usually with lots of concealers, I need to layer different concealers to get the look that I want. With these two, I definitely do not need to layer. Two of my favorite concealers for this year was the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer in the shade L5 Neutral. I absolutely love this concealer. I think it's phenomenal. And then the other concealer that I absolutely love, that of course you're gonna know, is Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light. I absolutely loved my Laura Mercier translucent powder. I think this powder is probably just like the best powder that I've ever used in my entire life. I think that the color is just perfect. It has a beigey tint to it. It leaves my under eyes smooth. It fills in all the little areas that the concealer just didn't do a great job in, which with those two concealers, it does the job. I know that I can trust it. And this is a powder that I'll use when I need my makeup to last and to look good and to do its job. This powder does its job. It's amazing. I love it for baking, for carving out. It just does such a great job. So I absolutely love it. This is the Laura Mercier Translucent Universal Setting Powder. And then, which is rarely with the Laura Mercier powder, but when I want to brighten my under eyes and add a little bit more coverage, I love this product. This is the Studio Fix powder, Studio Fix MAC powder in the shade NW20. I love pinky under eye. I've said it several times in lots of my different videos that I've been uploading so far. I love more of a pinky under eye, and then I like my skin because my skin tone is golden, but under my eyes I like pinky because it looks brighter, it looks more fresh, feminine. I want extra coverage under my eye to brighten, to smooth out. If I notice that my foundation is separating, especially on my forehead, I'll go in with this powder in this shade or an NC35 and just dust it all over, and it just smooths everything out. Another product that I want to talk about, this one is for bronzing. I absolutely fell in love with this product this year for bronzing. It's amazing. This is called the Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It smells so good. The color is the perfect neutral cool color, but it still gives enough bronziness where it doesn't look like, you know, you rub dirt on your skin. Now for blush, I think this blush is absolutely amazing. It is a drugstore blush. This is the Milani blush in the shade Rose de Oro. I think this is a perfect feminine, pinky, peachy, rose goldy, bronzy blush. For my highlight of the year, this highlighted my life in 2017. I was when this shit came out, I was like, oh my god, throw it in the bag. I wanted to get like 5 or 6, but since, you know, I didn't want to break the bank, I just got one. But this is amazing. Like, I barely touch it because it's so good. So good. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. I love her. And this is how the palette looks. First of all, the palette is so pretty. Ching, look at it, we're matching. We're meant to be. I'm not sure if you can tell, but I absolutely love Glow Getter. That is like my favorite, but I've actually been enjoying Daydream a lot, especially like on the lid. And then Kitty Cat, so nice. If you missed out on this palette, I am so sorry, girl. I hope that they bring this back for you. Now for eyeshadow, I had a couple palettes that I actually really loved this year, but one that absolutely stood out to me the most was the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. I was so excited to try this palette. I think that it is phenomenal. I actually really love the color scheme. I think that the color scheme is why do I have an accent? I think the color scheme is absolutely beautiful. All the colors are innovative, and like my favorite, I don't even know what my favorite color is. Like, I love Twilight. I love Retrograde. And actually one of my clients that I did, she actually had this palette, and I didn't have glitter with me, and she ended up wanting glitter, and I was like, oh my god, girl, I don't have any glitter with me. But she had this palette and we used Cosmo. Oh my god, it was amazing. And we did the uncensored Fenty red lip. She looked amazing. You know, if you're fun and you want to do colorful, you want to venture out in more colorful colors, but still that you have enough variability to wear, you know, your regular basic ass neutral tones, I think that this palette is definitely a win-win for me. Packaging is sick. She looks gorgeous. This is actually the owner. This is Huda. A beautiful magnetic, and it's really like sturdy. And this mirror is gorgeous. It's super crystal clear, and it has Huda Beauty, like the logo on it. I just think that it's absolutely beautiful. Now, this product is so amazing. I have every single shade that they've ever come out with. I have it, and let me tell you, these are not cheap. These are $22 or $22 to $25. But what I'm talking about is the Stila Magnificent Metals. I think that they are absolutely amazing, and the shade particularly that I absolutely loved was the shade Kitten Karma. I've used it the most. The applicator is just perfect. It applies the product so well for you to blend it out with your finger, or you to just apply it and leave it there. Durability of this product is amazing. It does not crack at all. It stays in place. It's glittery. It amps up any kind of look that you put. If you want your look to be more amped up, this is the product to use. And if you're using like a color that you're like, what the hell am I going to put on top of this? Because sometimes when you put a color on top or a glitter on top of a certain color that you have, it like makes it look kind of ugly. But this, I feel, just adapts to any color that you put under it, like if that makes any sense. A perfect staple for anything. It can look, you can really make this look like any kind of color that you want. If you want it to look more champagne, add a pink. If you want it to look more bronzy and golden, you know, add a bronze color. When it comes to this product, Stila, you did it. So I have 3, which I was even surprised because I have so many lashes, but I was like, do I really love any of them? And yes I do. So my first lash that I absolutely love is the Eyelure and Nicole Guerrero Faux Mink collection. This is in the style Faux Flawless. I just think it's a perfect lash. You can use it with any eyeshadow, without eyeshadow, or with eyeshadow. I think that they are amazing. It's actually what I have on today. And they feel very comfy, but they look just glam enough so that they amp up your look. And I just love Nicole Guerrero. Everything that she does, she can't go wrong. Like, whatever she likes, I like. I got these at the Bootleg Beauty Salon store. And these are Luxe by I Envy. And these are in the style Kayla. I just love these lashes. I think that they're perfect. Like, they have a tapered end, they're thick enough, and they're dramatic enough for them to really amp up any look that you do. I do prefer wearing these with eyeshadow on, but I think that they might be really nice without eyeshadow. I just haven't really used it without eyeshadow yet, but I know that all the time I have used these lashes. I know that especially like my manager Tanisha, she's always like, what lashes do you have on? And I'm like, girl, these lashes, honey. Hi, Tanisha. Next and final lashes that I absolutely love are the xoxo lashes, and they are in the style Queen Bee. You just can't go wrong with these. I think that they are amazing. They're just long enough to really amp up any kind of look. They literally reach... Okay. You can only get them online right now, as I know. Haven't disappointed, and I can never have enough Queen Bee lashes in my life ever again. This is the MAC and Nicki Minaj lipstick in the shade Nicki's Nude. It's so perfect, and it's just like a beautiful pinky nude. I love an amplified finish by MAC. I think that amplified finish is my favorite finish of a MAC lipstick because it has full color payoff, but it's still very creamy. And when they do fade, they fade really nicely. And I really love this color. I think that Nicki Minaj hit it at the park, and I absolutely love this shade. This is the Nicki Minaj Nicki's Nude Amplified Cream Lipstick, and right now, if you can, I think they're like $11 because they are having a 40% off, and this is included. And then for lip liner, I can't live without lip liner. I think everybody that knows me knows that I freaking love lip liner, both by MAC. These are my favorite lip liner formulas, and the first one is a Nice and Spicy lip liner by MAC in the Pro Longwear finish. And anything that says Pro Longwear has an 8-hour duration. It looks is just a perfect neutral brown. The next one that I absolutely love is in the shade Strip Down, and this is the perfect cool brown. Myth lipstick or Flesh Pot lipstick by MAC. Outline my lips with this, put that lipstick on, and then do see-through lip gloss. and it just creates like the perfect like nude like pout. I know also this was Kim Kardashian's favorite lip liner, and it was her favorite lip liner for a reason, for random, and I actually really didn't even know how much I loved it until yesterday. This is the MAC Cosmetics Candy Yum Yum perfume. I love this perfume, and all the time I wear it, I always get so many compliments wearing this perfume. And sometimes I feel like, oh, that's like a piece of doo-doo caca. It doesn't even last on me. But everybody's always like, what perfume do you have on? Like, I can smell it, and it'll be like almost the end of the day. And I'm like, what? You can still smell it? Because I can't smell it. But honestly, this perfume is just so good. It's just a flirty, feminine type of smell. And it's literally the name of it, Candy Yum Yum. And then it's pink. I love it. And it's so cute and nice and sleek and just dope looking. I would definitely purchase this one if you're in the market for a cute scent, if that makes any type of sense. That is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And now I'm going to go to Bar Louie with my best friend, and I'm going to have some Tickle Pinks. So I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you so much for checking out this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, my loves.